Hey YouTube, so I am on Facebook and I'm on a group, and Maggie Martin asked a question, a very serious question about how to handle guests that bring unauthorized guests. So you have a guest who has a booking, and let's say your place is a studio apartment. You can occupy 4 persons, but like they show up with like 5 or 6. Like, what do you do? What's your method for like repairing the situation? And in this case, Maggie is wondering, how does she collect money from a new guest? Like, so a guest says, I'm having 4 people at your home. Thank you so much for letting me stay. And then they show up with 5. So this is not just a guest issue. This is a charging guests for extras issue. So I'm going to address this problem as far as the guest goes, but there's more to this. So there's 2 things you need if you're going to charge a guest for extra guests. One, you need to have it in your house rules and your pricing. We're going to go over both. And then that's 2, but 3, you also need to have proof of the I guess trespass. So you can write in your house rules that it's $25 per extra guest that is not declared on your reservation. But if it's a group of 2 that can book in a home that allows 8, and then 8 people show up even though you only allowed 2, you can't charge $25 per guest from 2 to 8 if you don't have that in your pricing strategy. So your pricing strategy, what you can do is you can actually go into Airbnb under pricing, and where there's the cleaning fee, there's a cost for extra guests. We do this for all 55 of our properties. We will have a property that is the maximum number of guests is 10. So we will put in our pricing strategy, even though we cannot collect money on guests past 10 because we can't occupy more than 10, what we'll do is we'll say for every single guest past 10, it's $35. And that goes into our pricing set, and it goes into our house rules. So essentially what it says is if you bring 40 people, even though our house can only occupy 10, if I catch you throwing a party with 40 people, you owe me $35 for every person after 10. And then you need proof, you need photo or video proof, and you'll submit that the Airbnb is a claim, and they will charge the guest. But if you don't properly have this set up, you can't make that claim. And so just like with persons throwing a party, if they bring a pet, you need to have this listed as a pet charge in your house rules. If they smoke, you need to have this listed as a smoking charge in your house rules. If you want to collect for a late checkout fee, there has to be a late checkout fee in your house rules. And the thing about house rules is a guest has to read them before they book, right? So it's going to say that, yes, pets are okay, children are not, parties are not, smoking are not, and then additional rules that you write your fee schedule in your house rules. And if they violate them and you have proof, which you have to have, then you can invoke Airbnb to recover. So the thing about smoking, for example, is it's hard to catch somebody doing it. So if you smell smoke in an Airbnb property, the first thing you do is you dig through the trash can and find cigarette butts, or you look on the counters for like weed shake, and you take a photo of it and you put it in the message thread. If you want to catch a guest, breaking your occupancy rules, right? We use this camera. This is the Blink XT2. It's indoor, outdoor, motion sensor activated, but we don't keep it on. We don't use it for a motion sensor. What we do is we activate it when we know somebody's throwing a party, and the camera turns on and starts recording video, and we can count how many guests are in the home. And we take a screenshot of all the screenshots of the video we need to get every single new person in, and then we submit that the Airbnb say, we've got proof of 44 people in this home. So with that said, they owe us $35 per person. So you can do this for more than just extra guests, but you need to put it in your house rules, and you need to put it in your pricing if you want to handle guests. And this is what we do to just kind of cover our bases, because if Airbnb is going to not award us on our house rules, we can go in and say, hey, our pricing says every guest after 10 is $35. It's listed in there. And so if you're not good at negotiating with Airbnb, it's just better to cover your bases. So I know impromptu live stream, we never do this, but thanks for watching Airbnb Automated. I'm going to be putting this link in this group for Maggie for you to watch, because I figured it'd be more fun to live stream than just to, text you on the platform. So for all of you watching, thanks for watching Airbnb Automated as usual, and I will see you on the other side.